Okay, I think I got it.
It should be fine now.
I flipped it and I think I'm live, but I don't know. I don't go live. Okay, I think, yep. I'm on. Hey guys. Let me know if you can hear me okay and see me okay. I think this is my first time on Facebook Live. So I kind of feel sick in my stomach and I'm really nervous. But I figure, heck, if you guys can all put yourselves out there and you don't even know me or have never met me, then hell, I can do it, right? It's been a bit overwhelming the last, how long has this been going? 12 hours? It's hard, I don't say it's hard to accept, but it blows my mind that people are saying they love me and putting themselves out there, taking the time, giving their money, and I question how deserving I am, as silly as that sounds, because I like to be a giver, but I know that it's important to accept. I see a lot of comments, and I'm sorry I don't have my glasses. Can't see. You guys can hear me okay, right? I didn't think anyone said they can't. I don't even know how to begin to say thank you. Lisa Copeland, Sean Hayes, Glenn Lundy, Ken Walls. You made me a website? I went on last night and said, there's a website? And I go and there's a website. I have a website. I've never had a website. I work on other people's websites, but I've never had a website. So, I know some of you have watched some of my videos. I know they're long. It's more for the person going through the journey. I know when I first found out that I was going to get a mammogram, get an ultrasound, and then get a biopsy, I turned to YouTube. And I turned to watching other women's stories of their experience because I just felt like I needed to wrap my brain around what was going to happen next. And I appreciated that so much, being able to hear and see their documentation of their journey and hearing their results. And I thought, you know, I have an opportunity to do that. Of course, I thought my story was going to be a little shorter, my journey was going to be a little shorter. I thought I was going to be able to announce on a live video that everything was benign and life as usual. In fact, I have a very dear cousin of mine, Shyla. She's a year younger than I am, and she has been dealing with stage 4 thyroid cancer for 2 years now. And she has a husband who has supported her through this. And 43 days ago, he had a massive stroke out of nowhere and has been in a coma ever since. And I've been wanting to give to her and thinking, how can I give to my cousin if I don't have a lot? How can I show her that she's supported and loved? And I can't imagine what she's going through right now. And I didn't even want to tell my family because I know they've been through so much. And I always want to be that person who's supporting them and someone to look up to and who's got life together and everything's going great. And sometimes it's easy to hide behind, you know, that perfect persona of Facebook and beautiful pictures and family and kids and love and life. But we all know life is not like that all the time. It's real and it's raw and it's painful. And a lot of you know that I lost my baby brother to suicide a year and 4 months ago. And I know that that's the stress that has been literally killing me. I'm not gonna die, it's not killing me, but I know that stress feeds the nasty stuff on our body and it can feed cancer. And I know that I'm on a mission now to do whatever I can to find moments every single day to meditate, do yoga, and not stress, because it's a killer. What do? You feel like your family's been hit over and over again, and you can't dwell on the negatives happening. You have to look at everything as an opportunity to grow and get stronger and give and love and be a better person, because we're all given these trials in our life for a reason, as cliche as it sounds. I know I'm going through what I'm going through for a reason. And all I want to do is protect the ones who love me, and it's hard to see them in pain. It's hard to see Chad in pain. It's hard to see my boys worry. They've been through a lot, you know. I went through a separation over 6.5 years ago, and then a divorce, and it was the hardest thing in my life. It was the hardest thing for my boys to go through, and I had to start over as a stay-at-home mom of 12 years, to start my life completely over. And I was lucky that I found someone like Chad to take a chance on me. No college education, no prior career except for being a mom and being on the PTA. And he took a chance on me, and I couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity I've had with now both of his companies. It's what has helped me be able to be that mom still and take care of myself and work my way up to where I am today. I know I'm kind of rambling right now. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to say. I just want you guys to know that what you are giving me is so massive. Like, I'm not constrained by what Medicaid will approve for me. What they'll say, yes, you can get this test. Yes, you can get this surgery. Because when they say no, I gotta back up now. And I'm going to be able to do like the things that insurance doesn't cover. The vitamin C IV infusion therapy. I can get in touch with the Gerson Institute. I can consult with the best health and diet professionals out there. Because, you know, for those who know me, you know that I'm kind of a crunchy granola mama, and I'm like, no vaccines, no medicines, no poisons, no, like, get it out of my body. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to have a hard time when they say you've got to do radiation, you've got to do chemotherapy, because I'm going to want to say that. And I've seen what it's done to my family. I've seen my Aunt Kim get a brain tumor 15 years ago and go through that and watch it destroy her life, watch chemo destroy her life. And what's living worth if it's not quality? So I might do things a little extreme, and I haven't eaten in almost 2 days, I think, at this point. I've been drinking water and had a cup of coffee. One, my stomach's kind of in knots. And two, I know that if this cancer doesn't have anything to feed off of, it's gonna die. And I want it to die. I know that I'll be facing surgery, and I accept that. Never had surgery before. Never even had a stitch before. Never even had stitches or a broken bone. But I accept that. You know, I can't see what you guys are all saying, but I just love every single one of you so much. I know I've said this a million times. I've never felt so loved in my life. What do you do with all that love? Just makes me anxious to give it back. Just give it back. And look for the small opportunities in my life, in my day, that I'm probably missing, because sometimes you just live life with, like, in tunnel vision, where you just see, like, yourself, you're thinking about yourself, thinking about what you have to do, you know, the work you have to do, the cleaning you have to do, the money you have to spend, and it's easy to just walk by other humans and not even give them a thought. You know, you see someone asking for money, or you see someone homeless sleeping in a doorway, and you just, it's sometimes just too easy to walk on by. And I want to take this opportunity and be inspired by this movement to do the little things every day if I can in my life for other people. Well, I have 92 people in here. That's crazy. I do got this. I know it sounds so cliche by now, but I love it. Like, I got this. You know why I have this? Because I have you guys. It's like, you guys all got this for me. I know that I've been telling people this, but and I haven't been religious and prayed and for quite a long time in my life. But I can't ignore that the power of your prayers have lifted me, because over the last few days, like, all of my worry is gone. Like, it's like lifted. I feel like I'm just like being cradled. You guys are all like cradling me, and you have me, and like a little baby. And I haven't had anxiety over it, which I have suffered from a lot recently, because I've been dealing with anemia for several years, and now I think figuring out this whole cancer garbage is going to help me fix my anemia, because I'm really tired of being tired. I'm really tired of giving myself iron injections, and I'm really tired of taking pills every day. I'm really tired of getting blood results back that say you're still anemic, and I'm really tired of heart palpitations. I'm tired of laying in my bed having an anxiety attack thinking I'm going to die. And anyway, I just want to take this chance to even just reset in my life. I've always thought I was a healthy person, even since I was a teenager. Like, went red meat free, and you know, been gluten free, been dairy free, been you know, you guys have ever seen me in chat, especially, like, we're big juicers. I try to buy organic whenever I can. That's another thing. You guys are going to be able to, you will help me buy organic fruits and vegetables for me to juice every day, and that is not cheap. Okay, it's not cheap to buy organic produce. Like, freaking Top Ramen, I could live off that for a week compared to one juice. Okay, so I'm going to be able to do that thanks to you guys. You guys are going to do that for me and for my kids. And what I hope that my boys get out of this is also this inspiration to not only help people, but accept love and support, and at the same time give it back someday. You know? And I want them to see their mom as a fighter. I know they've been watching me fight the last 6.5 years through divorce and building myself back up from being a homeowner to getting kicked out of my house to living with friends, renting a room, to selling my Canon, my camera, my first beloved camera, because I fell in love with photography, to selling it just so I could get the deposit on my first apartment back in 2012, and to going to renting a house, to renting a better house. And now they're going to see me fight for my health and fight for my life. And they've been through so much, and the last thing I want is for those precious boys to have any more worry on their plate. They've dealt with, you know, an abusive dad, CPS, and my oldest is now living with me now that he's 18, so he's been able to escape, but I have two other little boys who I don't have yet, and I also just pray that this circumstance will maybe soften my ex-husband's heart, and he'll be a little nicer. Stupid as that sounds. That's some of the good I hope that can come out of this, and that he'll be more gentle with my boys and me. And I have no idea what time it is, you guys. I don't know how much time I have. Everyone's been saying such nice prayers for me, and I'm not much on prayer these days, but I've been truly like looking inside myself for answers, because I do believe we've all got like God in us, and whatever that means outside of us, I'm not sure. I don't claim to have any answers, but there is a song that I would like to try to sing for you guys. It is a song, a church song that I used to sing to myself when I was a young girl. And whenever I was going through a hard time or was worried about something, and I haven't thought about that song in a really long time, and it just kind of came to me today when I was driving, and I thought, okay, well, maybe I'll sing that. I'm outside at Chad's place. I'm not sure if there's neighbors listening, but who cares, right? If I can remember the words. So this is also a real special song. I don't know if my Auntie Robbie is watching. So my Auntie Robbie, we're 4 years apart. She's 4 years older than me. Her little baby girl, Ayana, was killed 2 years ago at the age of 7 in a rollover car accident. There was a grown-up who did not buckle her in and flipped the car, and sadly she died at the scene. And at her memorial, I found out this was her favorite song, and she had two little girls sing that for her there. And now I'm going to try to sing it now. I need a drink of water. Heavenly Father, are you really there? And do you hear and answer every child's prayer? Some say that heaven is far away, but I feel it close around me as I pray. Heavenly Father, I remember now something that Jesus told disciples long ago. Suffer the children to come to me. Father, in prayer, I'm coming now to thee. Pray, he is there. Speak, he is listening. You are his child. His love now surrounds you. He hears your prayer. He loves the children. Of such is the kingdom of heaven. Heavenly Father, are you really there? And do you hear and answer every child's prayer? Some say that heaven is far away, but I feel it close around me as I pray. Heavenly Father, I remember now something that Jesus told disciples long ago. Suffer the children to come to me. Father, in prayer, I'm coming now to thee. Thank you and bless you. And I love you all so much. I'll never forget what you've done for me. I don't know if my time is up, but I think that's all I have in me.